Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Mr. Ralph's Gaming. My name is Mr. Ralph. We are going to go ahead and play a little bit of RimWorld this evening. It is currently 7:37 p.m. Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time. Wow, I can't even speak English today. We are going to go ahead and play a little bit of this for about an hour. Hopefully, the GPU does not crash. So it is in the description that the GPU might crash. I just recently got a new PSU for my computer, so hopefully this doesn't, you know, have any problems. But if it does cut out, as I always say, please bear with me. We will figure out the problem. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get right on in. I want to do a new colony, and normally I do crash landed. Normally it just gives me 3 base survivors, but I also sometimes do, if I go back to here, go to the mods, I sometimes do the prepared carefully. But it's depending on harmony, so if I have to, I could do that, and I do that, and then that's the only mods I have. But we're going to do a mod free, just to see how this goes, and yeah, let's get right on into it. So, new. And honestly, I do like doing crash landed, but I like doing this one too, because this one gives you more things to work with. Like, it gives you research to microelectronics, basic mech tech, and batteries. But this one just gives you nothing at the beginning. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go with this one. We're gonna try to keep all of our survivors, and yeah, let's go ahead. Hit that one. And I like to go with Phoebe, but I also like to go with the Randy Random. So Randy Random is normally what I go with, and then I normally go with Strive to Survive. And this is for only experienced players who have actually done the storyline for the Cassandra one, which is basically just classic mode. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go with there, and we're going to go commitment mode. So there is no reloads if in the middle, excuse me, if in the middle of a fight. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and hit next. So I normally, for global coverage, I normally do 100% because I like to do what I call global domination. So basically it's kind of like my colony is going to take over this world and then move to the next, and so on and so forth. And I do like doing hive mind sort of, gameplay. So we're going to start just with the basics and work our way up. So right now we're going to do Earth, because that's where we're at, on Earth here in the real world. Pollution is going to be at 5%. Advanced settings, I'm going to take a look at that. I normally do this one at large, so it gives me a little bit more resources in the beginning. And I do auto for starting season, because, hey, why not, right? So let's go ahead and do that. And these are currently all of the factions. So we're going to try to get good with these 3. And we're going to try to take out these 3 for sure. These, they're already in the hostile territory. But we'll try to stay away from them as much as possible. So let's go ahead and hit generate. That's going to generate our world. Now, as you see, I do not have ideology, anomaly, or odyssey, but I do have biotech and royalty, and then of course the core. So yeah, with that being said, let's get right on in, and hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and also hit that bell notification for more content like this. If you guys want to continue, for me to continue doing this, definitely hit that bell notification, and also subscribe to the channel, and I will actually take a look at it and see, so I can go ahead and do more of this style of content if that's what you guys are into. If not, like I said, my channel is mostly for space engineers. I do a little bit of things here and there, but space engineers is biggest on my list. But I do like playing these games as well. I do like to go in a temperate forest area. And I like to stay away from all of this right here. So these right here is an area I would not be in. But being in this area would be okay and ideal. But all of these guys are around here. So we're actually going to be a little bit of a SOL situation. So let's see what we can find. Staying close to the coast would be nice. Let me see here. Having our own little island would be even better, to be honest. Like over here. But I do kind of want. What's that? Is that a friendly? That's neutral. Let's see what they buy. Oh, okay. I think we can figure that out. It's not too bad. Let's see. And this is why I go on 100%. Because it gives you a better variety of area to work with. You know what? Let's go over here. There's a tribe here, which is going to be easy if they decide to go hostile. And then there's these guys right here, which are the Poppin faction. Which, if I'm right, they are normally like pigs, but oh, they're also in the negative 80. Ooh. Let's see, are these guys negative 80? No, they're neutrals. So, yeah, let's go right about here. I like going in mountains, easier to defend. So let's try to find that. That's mountainous right there. We do need to stay away from the factions as much as possible, because if you are too close to a faction, they'll actually consider you a hostile later on down the line. So I like to stay at least about 5 to 10 tiles away. Looks like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be 6 right there. Or unless you go this way, it's also 6. So let's go ahead and hit next. And looks like we're good. So for these guys, I really like mining and construction. Those are the top 2 I really like doing. So we're gonna go ahead and just see what we got here. We got a good miner right here, but she is up in age. She's also 611 on cryo. So we're gonna go ahead and skip her for a minute. Let me see here. Where is it? A he? Yeah, it's a her. Also, ooh, 70 years old. Bad back, but she's got really good construction skill. We might take her, to be honest, but her intellect is very low. Let me see here. The hunters are good, also good with animals. Also, they come with bear skin and components. So actually, we might need that. So we're gonna go ahead and place him up there. And let me see, the Navy scientist got a gunshot, got raw fungus, but intellect's really good. So that means they're gonna be really good on the research side. And paramedic. So I'm actually thinking these 3 guys might be better. Let's do that. The Navy scientist. Let me see. The Navy scientist is a good one. Nothing too bad on incapable of. They're incapable of caring and social and firefighter. So this guy's really gonna be like a loner, but he's more or less gonna be a guy that is our fighter. So he's actually gonna be a soldier more or less. So that would be all right. And then of course we got the paramedic, and the paramedic's got a bad back as well because that person's like 68 years old. Ooh, might be okay. That person will mostly do farming. So farmer, researcher, and hunter. Which we got a little bit of good mining there and good construction. Same thing with this guy. So these 2 right here are gonna be the miners. Nope, these 2 are gonna be the miners. This one's gonna go ahead and be a animal hunter sort of guy. So let's go ahead and get that started. And we're just gonna keep their names. Actually, I'm gonna call him Shug. So Shug, Anessa, and Taluna. I'm gonna just name her Luna. So there you go. And start. Alright. This is gonna be a very interesting story about the 3 lone people that crash landed on Earth in the year 3500, let's say. I don't know. And just give you guys an update on my little Piggy Wiggly situation. I mentioned earlier on Space Engineers. They are doing absolutely wonderful. They're all good. At least the last 2 are remaining. So that's pretty good right now. I got them sitting in my room under a heat lamp, keeping warm from the cold southern winter here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just get all of this. Poof, F, F. this right here. And I normally do it on fast speeds, but right now we're not gonna do it fast speed. We're just gonna go normal. And ooh, did they bring a dog? No way. They also brought a dog. Nice. Alright, so we're just... Oh, that's a Nessa. The bond. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's go ahead and chop some wood down. Get some of that out of the way. And let's go ahead and schedule for some work. Top priorities. Top priorities. Actually, we're going to go ahead and speed that process up a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to do that. Let me see, what is our structures? Okay. Structures, looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and just place this up here. Make a small little hut for our stuff to go into. And zone it for material. Ooh, chop stump. These guys are going to be good to tame and have them explode. Boom, ropes. What is she doing? Harvesting berries. Ooh, this one's throwing up. Why is she throwing up? That's where health is. Self-tend. I do also like to put everybody on self-tend, just in case. Oh, he's not able to. There you go. Floors down as well. Let's go ahead and get our generators up right here. Hidden conduit, which actually would be good right about here. Those outside the door. Always good to have a potted plant. Let's go ahead and speed that process up a little bit. Alright, and we should have power here shortly. Almost. Ooh, they like to meditate. That's a good thing. Doing some farmland would be good too, so we're going to go ahead and cut these plants. Really weird. Haha, we got power. Go ahead and put a hauling area right about here. Get all that stuff out the way. What are we missing for this? Oh, nothing. Just work. And we're missing wood. Go ahead and get as much wood as you can. And let's go ahead and get that dog a piece of furniture. So he's not sleeping just outside. Ooh. That's something there. I'm thinking right here would be a really good area to defend, but there is something right there. We might want to check that out here in a minute. See what our guys are needing. Disturbed sleep, just ate outside, ate without a table, undergrounder outdoors. So she is actually supposed to be back underground. Can make that happen. Because Construction skill too low. Construction skill too low. Everybody's construction skill is too low. Figured. Alright, so they're all sitting idle right now, so let's go ahead and get some farms up. Some underground going. And we'll expand this area right here.